Hey guys, what's going on? Back at it with the stream today. Quickly throw open this stream because I actually spotted we have a tornado warning in effect for northeastern Massachusetts. Actually, more like central Massachusetts. And this is being produced by one of their bands here on the side. It looks like we do have a possibly confirmed tornado on the ground here. Now, even though this is in Massachusetts, and most of my viewers are watching from Connecticut, this is a possibility that we could see happen here in central Connecticut from one of these other bands that are currently producing heavy rainfall. So I'm going to actually quickly take a look at this tornado here in velocity mode. I'm going to just change the satellite to the KBOX just so we can get a better idea of what that's looking like right now. So I'm just going to select, and we're going to go find that KBOX satellite, which should be, let's see here. I gotta go. I wish I could search for it. But hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna pull that up really quickly. I gotta find MA, and we gotta get that KBOX. Here we are. Okay, so let's take a look at this tornado here. So actually, I can see. So the velocity isn't showing too much here, in terms of the tornado. Let me see if I download some new data. Still looking the same. Let's wait for that velocity to load in here. Too. I'm going to go back a couple frames. Yeah, so I'm actually surprised this is alerted as a tornado warning here. But they are saying warning is in effect. The velocity mode isn't really showing it that much. I'm going to take a look on radar scope too, which is my other program. But as far as Connecticut's concerned, there is actually a flash flood warning in effect for central Connecticut here as well. The velocity is still looking pretty clean for Connecticut. I got another alert. Yeah, I keep getting these flash flood warnings on my watch, so that is something to be careful. Right now, it looks like let me take a look at the rainfall here. So yeah, the rainfall. This map seems a little outdated because right now it looks like it's going. There's some pretty torrential rainfall here. So I'm surprised this rainfall map hasn't been updated. Echo tops are pretty normal, and but yeah, as far as reflectivity is going, I mean. It's still just, it's raining pretty hard. So I'm surprised. I don't know. This looks a little off if you ask me on my radar program here. So let me go actually pull up on my phone. Yeah, so actually on my phone here, the velocity, yeah, it's looking a little bit different here on my phone. I'm using radar scope on my phone here. And it is showing there are some heavier bands of rain. So right now, yeah, so this is actually, let me zoom in. In this flash flood area here. So yeah, so Hartford County should be seeing some heavier rain right now. We are in a bit of a yellow. And as far as the tornado is concerned, out here in Massachusetts, okay, yep, here's some heavier bands. Let's take a look at velocity again. Yep, another alert there. Okay, yeah, so I am on my phone. I am seeing how there's definitely a potential tornado here. And this ticker. Yeah, so actually there is. So actually, according to the spotter report here, there was a tornado. So there actually is a confirmed tornado down here in Hudson area. So I'll keep an eye on that too, in case any of my viewers are watching from Massachusetts. But hopefully, it's probably a low category like F1, F2 at the highest. Could even be an F0. They're probably just seeing a lot of rotation here. Even though surprisingly, velocity mode is not showing much in terms of rotation. Except for this one little green cell here, mixed in with the red, could be the only indicator that there really is rotation or tornado in this area. So if there were, okay, it looks like it just updated to, let's see, so now it's just a severe weather statement. So that's what I thought. Okay, so that makes a bit more sense now. So it looks like that tornado, that confirmed tornado, probably got eaten up, and it's no longer in effect. And let's take a look at this flash flood warning. Is going to be in effect for how much longer? Until 3 p.m. Okay, so it's about another 3 hours of this flash flood warning. I mean, if you live by a river, let's take a look. If you live by a river here, so let's see. Yeah, if you're by a river, definitely have to be a bit more careful. I'm looking at my window right now, and it is pouring right now. So yeah, I can definitely see how central Connecticut is getting some heavier bands of rain. Southern Connecticut, let's take a look down here. Yeah, you guys are seeing some pretty heavy rain. Winds have chilled out a bit, though, compared to yesterday. Yesterday, we were looking at those winds, and it was just crazy. Uh, Trees were whipping outside. I was seeing even up to the 60s for wind gusts. Yeah, but I'm still a little confused about the bottom right here. This is my 1 hour rainfall. Let me see if I can update that maybe to something else. See if it'll give me a more accurate report on the rainfall. Well, that's loading. Yeah, it looks like the rest of Connecticut though, and northeastern Massachusetts is pretty much in the clear. I'm gonna take a look. How is this moving right now? So the storm, yeah. So it looks like it's finally doubled back in here, and yeah. So it's probably just gonna keep continuing moving like this. I was looking at future radar, and it looks like it's going to get a bit heavier again at 2 p.m. today. So we could see some, like we're seeing here in Massachusetts right now, with this heavier cell. Let me skip. So let me see if I can freeze it here. I want. Yeah. So see right here how in this Hudson area we're seeing really heavy rain. So basically, for you guys who don't know, when you're looking at reflectivity, blue is like mist, light blue is like just a slight shower. Green is like you can some rain's coming down. Yellow, orange is pretty hard, and then red is like the hardest you're going to see unless you get to like purple. But that's only with like some supercells. So yeah, but right now this could happen here in Connecticut at around 2 o'clock is what I'm thinking. It Based on how the storm is moving right now, I feel like there's a good chance it could happen out like in the Willimantic area, so like out over here, because this heavier band's gonna probably keep tracking up. So if you look actually at these storm tracks here, what I currently have pulled up, yeah, so this looks like it's actually headed directly for Willimantic area. So this could be a possible area of concern later on today if it continues to strengthen. However, the velocity mode is still indicating that winds are fine for the most part. I'm not seeing too much mixing, except for over here. But it looks like that one little green still here. So yeah, there were a tornado. It would be here, but it looks like for the most part that's no longer in effect that warning. It's just now a special weather statement, severe weather statement. All right, let me take a look at the chat and see if anyone is saying anything. So not too much activity right now. Let's take a look here. Alright, so let's see. Anything else new or interesting popping up here? Yeah, so it looks like this still hasn't popped. This still actually hasn't updated. So I'm gonna see if I can bring back in the 1 hour. Yes, the 1 hour rainfall here is looking kind of interesting. It really isn't giving me an accurate model for some reason. Okay, let's take a look here. It's not really what I wanted. This is more. Okay, so that's not too bad. Not too bad right now. I'll just put it back into the 1 hour rainfall. Alright, yeah, so for the most part, it looks like the storm at this point is going to be moving out, but like I said, there is still a chance to see some severe weather come in as these bands make one final push up to go north. So I will be watching this area over here mostly. So we're looking east of Hartford County in the Willimantic area. If we were to see some severe weather, because most of it, if you can kind of follow my cursor, it's kind of coming out and like that. So almost like a slight little hook shape, like a Nike swish. So boom, like that. So I'm gonna keep watching that and see how this moves. But I don't think. I mean, as of right now, it looks like we're just gonna keep seeing heavy rainfall come in, and that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna let this run for a little bit longer and see if we can pick up anything interesting. Alright, as I'm watching here, it looks like the warrant area in effect for central Massachusetts has been slightly shortened. However, it's still remaining in effect. So I'm going to keep a close eye on that and see what happens. But yeah, it's still just a severe weather statement and tornado warning, so that's good. Alright guys, so I'm probably just kind of ending the stream here. Nothing too exciting is happening right now. Once again, mostly at this point, central Connecticut, so this kind of area here is just seeing that flash flood warning that's still in effect. It's going to remain in effect till 3 p.m. I hopped on just because I saw the warning and that tornado warning that was up here. So unless anything else like that happens, I'm probably just going to let it be. Like I mentioned yesterday, this kind of was a bit overhyped as a hurricane. So yeah, it definitely was. If you were kind of hoping for a big show here with the storm, it was definitely underwhelming. But yeah, that's pretty much it. At least no one, like I said, no one that I know of was affected by the tornado. And in terms of hurricane, I do hear there's quite a bit of power outages, but haven't heard anything more severe than that. So that's good to hear. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video I upload, which will be soon, hopefully. All right, see you later, guys.